Hello, Happy New Year and all that business. Can you hear me? Hopefully you can. I see there's already a few of you in the chat, chatting away, which is good. Let me just get comfy. I have literally just sat down. Wednesday night and all that. It's a bit hectic. Oh, I think the music's still going. Let me talk the music out. Oh no, maybe the music's not going. It's me. It's just me. It's all fine. I think everything's good. So yeah, hello everybody. Hello to all the regulars. R7 Eagle, one of the first people here. Floyd, I think, was officially the first person here at about 24 minutes past 7. So that's keen. Good to see you, Floyd. Hello, Helen. And who else have we got tonight? Tammy, Steve Pro, Sock Monkey, Best Tech Reviews. Good to see you again. What else have we got in here? I think that's most people that are here so far. I'm sure a few more will arrive now the notification has gone out. Well, hopefully it has. Who knows? So let me just quickly scan through the chat. Have I missed anything important? I saw someone was talking about, as I quickly scan through, about Elementor. What was the question? About tables, I think it was, in Elementor, which weirdly enough is something that I was just working on the other week. And yeah, you can get some tables. I think with Elementor Pro you get tables, and there's also another couple of companies that do extensions for Elementor, and they do have some really good tables. So it's really good for doing some affiliate posts. In fact, I might share with you one that I've been working on, which is part of a brand new tutorial which I'm also working on. But tonight I'm going to be doing some site reviews. I know that's what most of you want, so I'm going to give the people what they want. You want site reviews? We can do site reviews. So let me turn the screen off. It's a little bit distracting in the background. Oh, I see Tammy said, anyone want to recommend a table plugin? If you just want a simple table plugin, I would recommend Table Press. It's free. There is some extensions available if you need to do some other stuff with it. That's what I use to build the tables on my hosting post, which you'll find over on wpeagle.com. There's a couple of tables in there. One is by Table Press. The other one is by CSS Pricing Tables or something, which is available on Code Canyon. Hope you've all got a drink. I see a few of you talking about Carl, who unfortunately I think is working tonight, so he's not going to be with us. Carl, who won the competition with Income School. I actually had a phone call with him yesterday. We're going to be doing some work together. And yeah, the rumours are right. I see you talking about it in the chat. Income School are going to come to the UK and hook up with Carl and help him out. So I'm wondering if maybe I could get a little meeting with the guys as well, and maybe we could do a video or something. We'll see. It's going to be next year. Not next year. We're already in next year. Oh, I've forgotten what year it is. 2019, isn't it? It's going to be in March this year. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly go through the chat. I see that some of you are posting your URLs for me to look at. So I just want to quickly make a note of these. Let me get my notes up. I've got a few sites already on the list that have come in today by email and by Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff. So all about traveller.com. That's one by Floyd. I think, Floyd, I've already got you on my list. I do. You sent me an email, didn't you? I'm terrible with names and emails and just remembering most things. Yeah, if you send me a message on Facebook, it may not get through. I don't know. So they don't often go through. It's best to email me. Email address is up there. Xenofool, I don't have you on my list. Let me add that to my list. And just in a few moments, we'll get on the computer and take a look at some of these sites. So I may show you my site that I'm working on, which the tutorial should be ready, oh, I don't know, in a couple of weeks. I wanted to get a video up today, but I never finished it, so hopefully that'll be up tomorrow. That's my essential plugins guide. And yeah, just need to crank up the output. I don't know whether it's January and, you know, still a bit hungover from Christmas, maybe. Just struggling to get stuff done. There's another one from Mustafa. Let me just get people's names right. We can take a look at yours as well, Mustafa. Xenofull says, how does one post? I love your English there. How does one post format one? That's the kind of thing the Queen would ask. How does one post formatted code snippets, e.g. Python code? One would like to know that. I'd use the code shortcode, which is I think part of WordPress. So we're talking about square brackets and the word code in the middle. I don't know if that makes any sense me doing this. Yeah, so square, like a normal shortcode. So a square bracket, the word code, then another square bracket. Put your code in there. Then at the end of it, you want a square bracket again and the word code, another square bracket with a slash. Let me put that into the chat. I don't know if it'll go into the chat. We'll see. I'll put it in the chat. Yeah, it kind of worked. Well, there's loads of loads of URLs being posted to the chat. They may not show straight away. I need to just approve them. YouTube doesn't like people putting URLs in the chat. Hello to Peston Lawn Ginger from Utah. Good to see you. Scott Howfield even. Hello, Happy New Year to you too. And Teller. Alex, can you tell me if Avada, you say Avada, I say Avada, I don't know. Let's call the whole thing off. Is it good for affiliate and comparison websites? Probably. I've not really used Avada. I know it's very, very, very popular though. I'm sure it'll be fine. On the comparison site thing, I was having a good chat with Carl, as I said yesterday, about this very subject. And we think that although price comparison sites seem like a good idea and look very nice, they are a lot of work. A lot of work to keep everything updated and add products and all that stuff. A lot of work. So it's actually easier probably to make money just with a simple blog a lot of the times. So if you're thinking about going down the comparison website, just keep that in mind. It could be a lot of work. Shantanu. I see kidtoyslife.com. I'm going to add that to the list. The list is building nicely now. I was worried I was going to have nothing to review, but they're pouring in now. OneSmartCrib.com from TechTimmy. Recently updated to Xstream, but then Google started indexing Woozone product pages with prices. That's good. Why would you block that? You want Google to index your WooCommerce products and your Woozone products, and with the prices, that's fine because they're updated via the API. I know a few of you have been removed from Amazon because they said it was hard-coded. It's not. They're updated by the API, and as long as you've got that message that says price as of whatever and then a date, you'll be fine. And you definitely want those to be indexed. Don't know why you're blocking them. Tech Timmy. Tech Timmy got $1,000 in commission in December. We'd love to know more about that. Tech Timmy, do tell us more. That sounds very exciting. Xenofull says he uses the Queen's English because I am Indian. I know most people outside of England speak much better English than the English themselves. Definitely. Hello, Joe Sky Force Minx. Wow, that's a name. I'm new to your content. Nice to see you. I hope you subscribed, and maybe this is your first live stream. Very pleased to have you here. Sent you an email to you regarding taking domain names from VP. I don't know what VP is. To new host, however, I'm eager to learn all things new. I don't remember seeing your email. Maybe email me again. Might have missed it. Tea's a bit too hot still. Mustafa says, how to make marketing for my site. I'm a beginner in marketing. Just keep writing good content. Optimize it using an SEO plugin like Yoast SEO. That's the very basic, and that should be enough. It does take time, though. It does take a lot of time. If you want to push it even further, you can consider maybe paid ads. You can do some posting on Pinterest. You can create some YouTube videos around your content, post them, link back to your site from YouTube. That's free things to get you started. Yeah, text me. You seem to be worrying about the prices on your WooZone page. You don't need to do that. Chantanu says, when are you going to review? Text him, he says the prices go out of date. They shouldn't go out of date. If your synchronization is working on WooZone, it should update them every single night. I see that stupid Robot Fighting League is here. Hairy New Beard. Alex, yes, Hairy New Beard to you too. I'm going to start the review in just one more minute, and then I'm going to leave you guys chatting away to yourselves, because I can't always see the chat when I'm reviewing stuff. Oh, okay, taking domains from Vistaprint. Yeah, you definitely want to do that. Transferring domains, I've not done anything on that, but generally most domain registrars will help you with that process. I recommend GoDaddy for domains, but you can get them anywhere. And if you go and sign up with them, buy the domain on there, say it's for a transfer, they'll give you the instructions. I think it just involves updating a tag on the domain and stuff like that. But generally I'd keep your web domains away from your website hosting. Have a separate domain registrar company with your domains, and then you can then put your hosting wherever you like. Brandon, it's your first live stream. Good to see you. Welcome. Benjamin says, I'm doing an amazing job. You're being too kind. I think I'm probably doing a slightly below average job on most cases. When you look at some of those other YouTubers out there, have you seen them? Obviously, being January, the big guys have put it up there. Their January videos there. How to make a website 2019. They're getting in there early. I see that Tyler Moore, obviously the original WordPress video maker, put his up on the 1st January. It's already had like 11,000 million views or something. But do check out Daryl Wilson's videos. I mean, he's just killing it. He's got the green screen, and he just makes my videos look completely amateur. But hey, there you go. Got a bit of feedback today, actually. I was going through the MailChimp unsubscribes. Whenever I send out an email every week, get a few unsubscribes. It's to be expected. You probably have the same thing when you do your newsletters. But I didn't realise that on MailChimp there's a little box, and people can type in a reason why they're unsubscribing from your list. And yeah, I've discovered this, so I was going through it, having a look, and most people don't leave a comment, but there was one that said, reason for unsubscribe, your videos are too long and boring, you never get to the point, which is harsh but fair, I think. So yeah, maybe I need to be sharper and snappier or something. Hey, I love feedback. Give me feedback. It's great. Anyway, where have I got to? Just logged on. Ashley says, just logged on. Hi, Ashley. Good to see you. Sent you an email the other day wondering whether the free WooCommerce plugin on WordPress is the same as the paid plugin. WooCommerce is free. WooZone you have to pay for, and I'm not sure about the free version of WooZone. I think it's very limited, so generally you do have to pay for it. Okay, K-Mance was also asking about transferring domains. I'm going to add that to the list. It's a bit of a, I say it's a pain moving domains as far as I can remember. But I'm going to add that. I might just do it as a blog post. Better Life Reviews. What is the best way to save user account details when using WooCommerce and many affiliates as users in the WordPress dashboards? I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I'm sure there is a way to export that stuff. Ashley says, love my video on creating an Amazon affiliate site. There's a new one coming out real soon. Hello, Hiab. First live stream as well. All you new guys, I do hope you're subscribed. R7 says, do I speak Welsh? I do not. And that's very funny. That's like one of the longest words in the world, isn't it? Lacha. I know that LL is a noise in Welsh. Hiab says, he says he likes SiteGround for hosting. That's an excellent choice. If you saw my recent hosting review, you'll find it on the channel. SiteGround and A2 Hosting are my two favourite hosting companies right now. Go check them out. Really appreciate if you could use my link if you're going to sign up with them. Kat says, don't change a thing. No, maybe not. Keywords everywhere shutting down, says Panagiotis. Where did you see that? There's no mention of that on their website. I don't believe you. That's rumour, surely. Xenophil, does cache optimization help with SEO? I would say so, because speed is a huge factor when it comes to SEO. Steve Pro says that changing the domain name is as simple as changing the IPS tag, which I thought it was. It's not too bad. Anyway, I'm going to go on here now, and I'm going to look at some of your sites, and we're going to do a bit of reviews. I'm going to do that for the next half an hour or so. We're going to run till about 9:30 today. Whatever time that is where you are, it's about basically an hour after we started. That's when we're going to finish. And yeah, I'm going to go on the site now, on your site, maybe, if you let me know what it is. If you do want me to review your site, there's still time to put it into the chat, so do that. But yeah, let's go over here. Let me see if I can do some editing, like I'm in Hollywood or something. Hey, look, I'm down. You can see the front and back of my head at the same time, which is slightly off-putting. By the way, did you notice I got a Pac-Man ghost for Christmas? You like him? It's pretty cool, huh? Anyway, screen sharing. Here we go. I should have got this going really before I started, but as I was rushing around as usual. Just get a window up here. See if we can do this here. Like that. Oh, I think we're there. Just about. Bring that over there. Press that like that. Get rid of this thing. Oh, I think we're getting there, aren't we? We can make this a bit bigger, maybe. Here we go. Yeah, so let's start. Let me get my list up over there. Hopefully you didn't see that. Again, it's pretty, I always bring up a note that's got all my passwords and cryptocurrency keys and share that to the world as usual. There we go. There's a look at all them sites. Did you see them? Yeah, you can pause that on the replay if you want to go and look at them. Not very exciting. So Floyd, you were the first one here, so I think it'd be a good place to start. I think with your site, which is this one, all about traveler.com. Wow, are you seeing this? This is some crazy video. What is this site? I like the video. Wow. I don't know if I can detect what theme you're running. No. That's not working today, that plugin. So what are you running on this? I mean, you've built this without following one of my tutorials, because I don't believe I've done a site like this. Excuse the slurping of the tea. There's a few little formatting issues I'm getting on my computer, like this ad is in the way, but isn't it? Basically, it's pushing down. It's in the header. I can see that, and it's pushed the header down, and that's covering that text. So, and you know, lots of ads going on. Okay, I'm just going to be honest. That's all I can be. I'm going to be honest. It's a nice looking website. And I can click through. We're looking at a few times. It looks good, but my one concern with this site is there are some very big sites that do what this site is doing, which is like price comparison and whatever with hotels. Lots of very big big sites. Trivago, late rooms, hotel.com. I'm just thinking off the top of my head that some of the ones that I'm aware of. They're big guys to compete with. So if you're just going to try and do the same stuff that they're doing, you're going to lose, because they are bigger. They run TV ads. They've got branding. They've got all that stuff. So that's a dangerous market to get into, because it's really competitive. The way, as a smaller affiliate, the way that we add value and the way that we can make money is by doing something different. So your blog is probably going to be where that difference is, and that's where you're going to get traffic, and then all the rest is very nice. And you know, once people are on the site, then maybe they'll use your hotel search and all the rest of it. But to lead with that, I think could be difficult. I think you're going to need to lead with the blog, with content, and It looks like you're kind of pulling in content automatically or something. Looking at these posts that you've got, they look like some sort of syndicated thing where you just get a tiny little bit and then it's powered by this. I'm not sure how well your site's going to do. I'll be interested. If maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Floyd, you are getting loads of traffic. In which case, tell me I'm wrong. This looks more like a proper blog. Is it? No, it's still like a syndicated blog. You're going to need to write your own content. You need to write some good long content. Travel, again, very big competitive sort of niche. So how are you going to carve out your own little bit of that niche that makes you unique and allows you to add value and allows you to get some traffic? Great looking site. Love what you've done with it. But it's a big market. Big guys out there to compete with. I just worry that you might struggle. Does that help, Floyd? I'm just kind of quick. I've got the chat over here, just kind of scanning through it. Tech Timmy, you will not get booted from Amazon by having prices using the Woo Zone. Sorry, I got distracted because Kay Mansfield did a super chat of £2. Thank you, Kay Mansfield, but you haven't said anything. You need to say something if you're going to spend £2. Anyway, let's have a look at another site. I hope that helped, Floyd. And yeah, I mean, do email me, let me know how well it's doing and that stuff, and prove me wrong. I'd love to be proved wrong. So the next one, I can't remember who sent it in. So if you're in the chat right now and this is your site, do put your hand up, let me know. It's called Beach Life Boutique. Anyone recognise it? Is this yours? Let me know. Floyd, does it get traffic? You're saying yes, it does. I'm guessing you're saying it does get traffic, which is good. I just think there's easier ways to make money online than trying to compete with the other big travel comparison engine people. So, Beach Life Boutique. Nice looking site. I don't know if we can detect the theme. The theme is Laurel. Not a theme that I'm familiar with, but looks nice. So, it's all about beach. This looks familiar. Have we done this site before? Did we do this in a previous one? I've done so many, and as I said, you know, my brain not good. Kind of looks familiar. Helen's saying she can't remember who and she likes it. Yeah, I think we have done this one before. Hey, what the hell, we'll do it again. So it's an interesting mix. It's about being on the beach, which you know, everyone likes to be on a beach, I think. Well, actually, I'll tell a lie. I find beaches a little bit of a pain in the in the proverbial, because it's all that sand mainly. The sand gets everywhere, doesn't it? Oh, it's not pleasant. But hey, that's enough. I'm not going to rant about beaches. So this is all about beaches. So we're talking about fashion and jewelry and stuff that you can wear on the beach, as well as flights and hotels. Don't know where you're sourcing these products. I don't know if they're your own products or whatever. I mean, I don't know. Could be like an e-commerce type thing, or it could be an Amazon. I'm not sure. You've got the flights and hotels here. So this is obviously some travel thing that you can plug in. It's similar to the site we just looked at, allabouttraveller.com. Travel payouts. Yeah, see, everyone's doing travel payouts. Xenophil says these sites look excellent. They do look nice, don't they? Let's have a look at the blog. You know, I'm always gonna. It's always about the blog, about the content. Nautical bathroom decor. See, that's the kind of thing I like. I mean, I don't know if anyone searches for nautical bathroom decor. I mean, they should do. To have a nautical theme in the bathroom is certainly a good thing. Just want to do a quick search. Look at that. See, who am I to say that people don't search for nautical bathroom decor? 480 searches a month in the UK alone. Steve says it's better to be in a bar overlooking the beach. 100% agree on that one. Beach bars, yes. Beaches. Unfortunately, though, this site is not ranking, although you can see that there is not many people. There's no posts about it, so there's a good chance that maybe once this site has got a little bit more time behind it, and I'm assuming that you've done everything that you should with regards to SEO, you've installed Yoast SEO, submitted sitemap to Google, all that kind of thing, then you should start ranking for some of this stuff, I'd have thought. It's coastal living decorating ideas, the complete guide to the Maldives. I like all this content is looking good. I mean, let's drill in a bit more, just check that there's actually something to it. JW says, is that Shopify? No, this is going to be WooCommerce, I'd have thought. You can check that with my lovely checker thing. WooCommerce, yeah. Article's looking good. Look at this. This is an article that the kind of thing we like. So site's by Daniel. I don't know if Daniel's here tonight. So yeah, this site is good. I think it's got great potential. I think the niche is good. I don't know. I mean, the jewelry store is nice. If you got your own jewelry and you're selling it, why not put it on here? Fine. Flights and hotels, I guess why not? I mean, it's easy to put on. You just add this, whatever this is, travel payouts thing. But this site is going to get its traffic and it's going to build its reputation and it's going to probably earn the majority of its money from the blog. So, and it looks like you're going down the right way. I love the thumbnails. They're looking nice. Interesting topics. It's doing everything right. Keep going. Keep creating content like this. You'll be fine. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. Again, I can't remember who sent this in. Some of these URLs I scooped up from the chat streams. The chat streams? I guess we could call it the chat logs or whatever from the previous streams. Anthony, good to see you. 52 people watching right now. Is that a record? I'm not sure. We've actually peaked tonight at 57. And I'm not sure if that's a record either, but it sounds like it should be. Okay, so I've hit this site. It's called A Better Life Review. If it is your site, then let me know. If you still want me to review your site, then paste it in the chat, although time is going to run out quicker than we can think. I know that. Quicker than we can think. Am I even talking sense? Anyway, so I've hit this site, A Better Life Review. First thing that comes up is this pop-up. I personally, not a big fan of that. I mean, I've got nothing against pop-ups. Of course, I've got nothing against pop-ups, but let me just make myself a little bit smaller. Yeah, I've got nothing against pop-ups, but I think you need to wait a little while before you pop up a pop-up. So hitting someone I think it's because the decaf tea's kicked in. Hitting someone as soon as they land on a site with a pop-up like this, I just don't think it's going to work because I don't know anything about your site. I don't know if I want to sign up to your newsletter. I don't know who you are. I don't trust you, whatever. I think it's better to set your pop-up to come up after a period of time, maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute, or after a certain number of page views, maybe 3 page views, 4 page views, something like that. Because if you've got someone that's on your site for that long, then they're probably engaged with your content. They like what you're doing. They've got a better chance of opting in to your newsletter. So that's my tip. Helen says, no, it's not a record. The record on the stream is 63. So I don't know if we're gonna hit that tonight. It doesn't look like it, but hey, it's only a number, isn't it? So for some reason, it's kind of grayed out. I guess that's because of this annoying cookie message. I accept that I'm on. I don't like that cookie message either that grays out the site. I would go for something like IU Bender. Am I even saying that right? I've done a couple of videos on how to add a cookie acceptance thing. I like the ones where you don't have to click accept. You just scroll or whatever, and that's taken as an acceptance. Because if your user, you've got to assume that users may not be able to think for themselves very well. And there's a book actually on usability. Just trying to see if I've got it on my shelf up here. Yeah, Bear with me. Good job I was wearing trousers then, wasn't it? This book, it's called Don't Make Me Think. Might be the dog's been chewing it. I'm sure there's a new edition of it now, probably. But this is all about usability and stuff. Like I say, it's this. I bought this one maybe 5, 6, 10 years ago. I don't know. It's probably a little bit out of date. But I think this is probably all you need to know when it comes to usability, and that's the title. Don't make me think. So if people have to think, then there's a problem with your website. And with that little cookie thing at the bottom, I had to think, you know, why is the site grayed out? What do I need to do? And that's not good for usability. So yeah, just a little tip. When you're building a website, you don't want to make anyone think. Anyway, let's have a look at this site. So it's a Better Life review. So I don't know what niche that is. I guess that's just Better Life niche. If that's a niche, I guess it is. Okay. So let's just have a look at the kind of content we've got. It looks nice. It looks fine. I mean, a nice simple site is fine. You don't have to have anything too flashy. The first two sites were very well designed, a bit flashy, and you know, it's not really all about looks when it comes to having a successful affiliate site. It's about having good content. 7 things you do now to have a better life. That's a nice kind of clickbait, kind of catchy title. But are people searching for that? People are probably searching for how to have a better life, that kind of thing. So it might be okay. Okay, it looks like you've got 3 articles, which is nowhere near enough. I don't know if you saw the income school video just the other week, where they were saying how to get from 0 through to 4,000 a month, what you need to do in terms of affiliate site. And that's to get to that point over a year. The first 3 months, they recommend that you create a site and you put up 150 articles in the first 3 months, because some articles can take months and months to kind of rank and find their position and get some traffic. 150 articles. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, so say we wanted to get to 2,000 a month, then we'd probably need to do 75 articles. Still quite a lot. So 3 articles is not enough. And my thought about these articles, I mean, they look very nice and they sound nice. I mean, they've got the kind of titles and headlines that would make me click if I saw them, say, for example, on Facebook or on BuzzFeed or something like that. I'd go, that sounds interesting. I'd click that. But, and you know, they look fairly well written, maybe not quite long enough. But the but is that people are probably not going to be searching around this kind of thing. So that's just really a case of doing some keyword research and then making sure that you include those keywords in the article to a certain degree. Other than that, though, I think it's a nice site, interesting niche, possibly. I don't know if it's too broad or too vague or whatever, but hey. Oh, I see Better Life Reviews, you're in the chat. You're at work. Oh, same, but yeah, hopefully that helps. Add more articles, do some more keyword research, write articles around what people are searching for. You've got a better chance of getting some traffic, and you're going to need to do, loads more. I'm just having a look at the chat quickly. I'm going to review. WP, I'm going to move my website from HostGator to SiteGround. Do I have to pay for hosting if I already have the Groby package for SiteGround? No, that's fine. You should be able to add more sites on there. Tawid says, can you please make a website using SiteGround hosting and skip the Woozone plugin and use only Amazon links? Well, I'm working on that video like now. That will be up in the next couple of weeks. That's the one I'm working on. You've read my mind. Right, let's do a few more site reviews. If I don't get through all these reviews, in this stream, I will do some next week. Now, Get Ukulele. Is this one that we did last time? Again, I can't remember who sent this in. It doesn't look quite finished. Again, it looks familiar. This nav needs sorting out, and I think it's a good niche. I think, you know, ukuleles could be a good niche, but this just looks a mess. Doesn't look finished, and all the rest of it. So just tidying up the nav and whatever, and putting a homepage would make a world of difference. I don't know why these are all in a big long column either. It doesn't really look quite finished, so it's very difficult for me to make too much of a judgment on it. Best tech reviews. I think I've done your site before, so I may do that next time. Okay, this one is interesting. It's a support site for people with brain tumors. Again, I don't know who sent it in. Let me see if I can quickly find out. I know, I don't know if it's your site. Then let me know in the chat. It's called Auntie M brain tumors. Which, when I saw the domain, I was like, what is this? And this is what it is. It's a support site for people with brain tumors, which, you know, sensitive subject and all that. Interesting niche. I mean, I'm wondering if you're writing it because you've got experience with this. It looks like you're creating lots of good content. Well, I say that when I look at this article, you need to have more words. Claire, I'm guessing it's Claire that sent this in, as that's what the is that what it says on the post? Oh, and of course, oh no, it says Auntie M. The M can't be for Claire. But yeah, oh, it is Claire Bullimore. Okay. I think with these kind of topics, you do have to be careful. I mean, it's very sensitive, but if you're going to make recommendations for supplements and that kind of thing, I think you need to have a little bit more information rather than just a list, if that makes sense. You need to explain why you would take a certain supplement, the benefits, side effects, all that kind of stuff. But again, I'm personally, but that's my personal, I'm a little bit wary of medical type things because, you know, you don't want to be recommending the wrong stuff for people. But, you know, usual applies. Keep creating good content. It looks like you've got a nice team. I don't know why there is a big gap, though. I do, because there should be an ad there, shouldn't there? I think smacking ads at the top of your site is just, well, you know, I'm not a big fan of ads as it is. I know we all have to make some money, but I think they can be done in a very subtle way and a better way rather than just slapping them right at the top. But other than that, good site, interesting niche. Keep creating some good. Oh, Helen says I've done this site before, have I? I thought it looked vaguely familiar, but hey, I look at a lot of sites. And I'm pretty sure we've done this one as well. All-terrain gear. We've done this one before. I know we've definitely done best tech reviews. Freeson has just sent one over. We can have a look at the all-terrain. Of course we've done. I worked on this one. Jesus, I don't mean to blaspheme if any Christians in the chat there, but yeah, come on, think, man. I look at a lot of sites. I can't possibly remember them all. This is definitely a new one. This is uteek.com. It's a very interesting spelling of whatever a uteek is. I don't know what that is. Looks very nice. It's got WooCommerce going on. The theme is Media Center. Leading with a blog post and a blog, which is good. Nice long articles. Best ways to shop online. It looks, though, I mean, my first thought is that the niche is too broad. I mean, what even is the niche? It's just like anything, is it? So that could be a problem. There's not enough posts, but hey, I guess you've just started. But other than that, I think you've got the foundations to create a nice site. But yeah, my fear would be that the niche is too broad. Because you seem to be like just covering everything in technology, which is, yeah. There's a lot of other big sites that are doing the same thing. Gaz, yeah, all-terrain, yes, thank you, I remember. Let's have a look at Xena Full, which was one posted earlier. Has Stephanie arrived? Ah, I didn't realise you were about to have babies. Good luck with that. So this site was Freeson's. And okay, what is this? The DIY projects for the soul, expand your horizons, and find inner peace. Looks interesting. You've got a kind of homepage that can't be scrolled. I mean, I guess that's fine, but I'm never a big fan of these kind of doorway sort of pages that you hit on it and you have to kind of press to get through, and then you get to the crux of the site. So what is the niche? I'm kind of lost. So okay, it's like a Zen type DIY site. Okay, I thought it was kind of like DIY stuff to improve it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Anyway, so it's kind of making stuff yourself, which sounds like it could work because people are going to be searching for this, I guess. It looks fine. I mean, you're just going to need to add lots of content, which looks like you're doing. I'd like to see some featured images on those. But I'm not sure about the niche. I mean, is it so it's just kind of DIY? And that is very specific. Again, going back to the other sites, I think you're going to need to just kind of... Is that you? You're doing YouTube as well. That's perfect. I think you just need to do some research, look for what people are looking to do with DIY, and then just create content around that. I think as a site, it looks fine, and the theme will be fine, and all the rest of it. Mustafa, let's have a look at your site, which was hagerstore.com. I'm just having a look at this site. This site is too slow. That's my first comment. Have a look on the channel for some ideas on how to improve the speed, but generally it's going to be down to your hosting. Obviously you're not quite finished yet. You've added some products, looks fine. It's kind of just like the basic kingdom going on. You need to customize, obviously add logos, add slider, and add some blog. I mean, that's what I keep banging on about. You need to create lots of content. Just creating a kingdom site and adding products is not going to be enough. Although saying that, Boot Boutique does still earn me some money, but if you want to succeed, you're going to need to add some content. Scott Halfield, whose site is Plastic Free Shopper, which I'm sure we've looked at before because it sounds familiar. Let me just bring it up. Yeah, there's not much more for me to look at on this. Needs to be finished off, needs lots more blog. But generally, you're going in the right direction. I mean, it looks okay, looks good. With a nice logo, it'll be fine. So Scott says, my homepage is not ranking when typing in my brand name into search. Let's do a little search. Sorry if I go quiet, it means I'm just reading what you guys are talking about. Plastic, was it Plastic Free Shopper? It is, yeah. I don't see it there. Maybe I'll take out these spaces. Okay, I see, yeah, it's bringing up that. Have you set up Google Search Console? That might give you an idea to what it doesn't like about this homepage. And, you know, have you submitted sitemaps, all the rest of it? That is peculiar. There's nothing that I can think of off the top of my head as to why it would be doing that. But yeah, you're right. It's indexing the deeper pages rather than the homepage. Very strange. I don't know why that page title's not working properly. Okay, let's do a few more. Kid Toys Life, which is by Shantanu. Nice looking site. This looks like good content. Content looks fine, looks good, looks long. could maybe need a little bit more of a tidy up. You know, I'd make that a heading, or I'd even put this into like a table, pros one side, cons the other side. Then, you know, little ticks next to these, little crosses next to these, just make it look a little bit sweeter, you know. It looks just a little bit kind of like you got your article from whoever wrote it, and I don't know, maybe you wrote it yourself, just copy and pasted it. I think it's these pros and cons that are letting it down a little bit. So present them in a nice table, that will look much better. You need to add some sidebar stuff, widgets, if you're going to have a sidebar. But, oh yeah, look at this table. I'm liking this. Liking this. Probably want a few more columns though to kind of explain why you would rate these, just, or you know, give people a way of comparing stuff. I don't know, the weight or the colors, or I don't know, whatever people are interested in when it comes to scooters. I like ones with flashy wheels with lights in. But this site looks like it's got huge potential. I'm not sure though if the niche again is too broad. This image is massive as well. I don't know if that's going to help. That is also a big image. And this page needs populating. I don't know if you want these big images because it means people have to scroll down. And again, on a mobile, it's going to be a lot of scrolling. But it's up to you. They look nice. Nice stock image. Unless that's you and your wife and kid. I don't know. Shantanu. Or maybe, I don't know. I'm going to shut up before I say something stupid. So look at this one. It's called onesmartcrib.com. This looks familiar too. Have we done this one before? Helen will know. So this is about making your house smart, which I think is a great niche. It's a growing niche. It's something that's going to be big in 2019. Definitely everyone's going to be getting Alexa and light bulbs and all that kind of stuff. I like this thing. I think I want one of those for my YouTube subscribers. That'd be cool. Big product layout there. I mean, I don't know if you want to add more columns, maybe. I don't know, it's up to you. So it's obviously like a WooZone thing, which is cool. Let's have a look at the blog. This is X theme. I'm sure we have done this one before. Have we done this one before? Was this yours, Tech Timmy? Is this your one? I can't remember. I should have prepared a better list. But yeah, I think it's a great niche. It looks good. You're adding some content. Okay, this is Tech Timmy's way he's talking. He says this blog scroller has increased the dwell time. Is this the one that you've made $1,000 on? Did you make $1,000 off this site? Do tell us. If you're thinking that you're going to go copy this, then I wouldn't bother, because Tech Timmy's already in there. Look at all the content he's got. You're never going to catch up. Look at this as an article. Look at the table of contents. Look at it. Look at the table. Look, there's videos, there's images, more videos. This is a good site. This is good content. And yeah, if it's only $1,000 a month, then you deserve it, because it's a really good, nice site. And a great niche, great content. If you guys are watching right now, this is the sort of site that you're going to need to create in 2019 if you want to earn some good money with affiliate marketing. Well done, Tech Timmy. Thanks for sharing it. Really good work. So I'm going to end on a couple more in terms of the site reviews. If I missed any, then I do apologise. We'll do another site review session next week, mainly because I can't think of any other ideas for live streams, and these seem to be the most popular. So I'm going to go for the low hanging fruit. But Stuart, you posted a site there. It's called Yellow Vest UK. Yellow Vests UK. .co.uk. I was trying to copy and paste then from that computer to that. It didn't work. Steve! What is this? Okay, this is political and this is Brexit based. What are we doing? Are we selling yellow vests? Okay, who shared this? Stuart. Slight undertones of racism there as well. I don't know if I want to go much further with this. And I don't know what to say. You've got t-shirts with this guy as a hero, this racist man here. Oh, I mean, okay, I'm not going to talk about this much more. But, you know, same applies. I guess, you know, it's a niche. There's people that want this kind of stuff. Not me personally. Trade it. Yeah, I don't want to go on. I'm definitely not going on to a rant or anything. But yeah, I mean, it's an interesting niche. Keep creating content. Keep adding products. You'll be fine. What theme is this? Astra. Good theme. With Elementor, you can do some really cool stuff. Not sure about this font, if I'm honest, but that's just my own personal opinion. Just go back to Tech Timmy's site, the one we just looked at, which was only 1,000 a month. He says in the chat he's been working 50+ hours a week. That 50+ hours on the site, man, that's some good hours to put in there. That, I mean, well done. I say you deserve it. But yeah, Steve, interesting site. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, let's have a look at some of your content. Oh, no, what is this? This is linking to other sites. Yeah, it's just fine. Although you probably need to write your own stuff if you want to do well. Don't blame Brexit for society's ills. More democratic control will be a boon to struggling Brits. Yeah, I'm going to move on because this is not a political channel and this is not something I want to talk about. And a few of you know my views on all this stuff. So yeah, I'm not going to go any further. Yeah, the main tip tonight is write loads of content. It always will be that because that's how we add value as an affiliate. I'm going to end with one last site which was sent by Sandra. It's called Best Selling Cool Stuff, which again is probably a little bit broad as a niche, but yeah, I don't know if you saw my video on what makes a good affiliate site. There was one in there called This Is Why I'm Broke, which is kind of very similar. It does really well. So no reason why this slider probably needs a bit of work. But anyway, she's got some particular... Oh, that's okay. She's got some particular questions. Can you take a look? I'd like to figure out how to move the logo up about 15 pixels. I think you probably just need to make the logo slightly smaller, then it will look better. You know, if you put it down to that kind of size, then it might look better. You could do that just in your graphics package, whatever. If you really just want to move that up, then you're going to need to add some custom CSS, I think. I don't think there's a setting within Kingdom off the top of my head. The custom CSS you'll need is this. He says, doing a live thing, which never works. That's not right. This one maybe. Okay. So you got this bit of CSS here. Can you see this down the bottom here? It's got some margin at the top. So if we reduce that, and what did you say, 15 pixels? We could take that down by 15 pixels. You see it's moving up there? Going up high as we like. So you make your adjustment down here. By the way, I brought this up by right-clicking, going to inspect. Then I went and clicked on the logo. And then I came down here, and this is the actual thing we want, the one that says KD_logo. So .KD_logo is the CSS class. By the way, I'm working on a video this week. I'm hoping it might be up this week, if not early next week, on how to do more CSS stuff. Like this, custom CSS. So adjust this first margin number, which is the top margin. When we're doing numbers like this on margins and paddings, it goes top, right, bottom, left. So reduce that top margin. Then you want to copy this whole thing into your clipboard, like that. You want to log into your website dashboard, go into Appearance, Customize, and then in the bottom of those options, there'll be something that says Additional CSS or Custom CSS. I can't remember off the top of my head. I could just show you, couldn't I? That might be a better thing, but I'll do it on my site. You logged it. I'm already logged in. I'm going to go to Customize. I don't know why that's being so slow. This site is on a AWS server. It was flying along earlier. I just broke the internet. Okay, we're in. I'm just reading your chat. I'm gonna come off here in a second and just do some chat stuff. We'll run over an extra 10 minutes or so. So yeah, into Customize, down here into Additional CSS. I've already got a load of stuff already in here, so you probably won't. Then just paste it in. You see my logo just moved like that? It just did it. There you go. Then publish. Then you're done. There we go. Would also really like to change the text in the search box, which is where it says, I don't know, that could be tricky. Don't know if we can do that with some CSS. That's going to be like a functions thing, which will take me ages to figure out. Probably best to ask AA team on that. Oh, no, there is no. Yeah, you need to ask AA team about customizing that particular thing. But anyway, I think, yeah, could be a good site. You're going to need lots of good content now in order to make it work, as we've said many a time. So one last thing I just want to quickly show you, which is the site that I'm working on right now. Tutorial coming soon. So someone said, can I create a site using without using WooZone, just having Amazon link straight through? Nice simple blog site. This is going to be the one I'm creating right now for you guys. This is just my test playing around, and then I will recreate it in the tutorial that I'm recording. I'm also this one uses Elementor, so I'm going to supply my templates as Elementor files, so you can just download them, then add them to your site, so you don't have to actually do it yourself. You can just literally take a copy of what I'm doing and then modify it. So we're talking like real simple site, just a blog site. I've got a ton more content that I need to add. Of course, content is king. And I want to focus on, you know, creating some really good content that has got value. So we're talking tables. We've mentioned tables earlier. This is using one of the Elementor tables. Getting products in. I think I can adjust it so that it can be sorted. Adding, these are site stripe images straight from Amazon. Just drop the code in, and adding some buttons and all the rest of it. I don't know why it's repeated twice. I think I've just been playing around with it. But yeah, this is going to be the next one. It's coming really soon. And yeah, I just went for the roof box niche. I don't know if it's going to have much traction or whatever, but we'll see. But I'm going to try and get the kind of, once it's launched, I'm going to get it up to 50, 75 articles really quickly, and then we're just going to see what happens. Anyway, whew. If I missed any of your sites, I do apologise. Like I said, I'm going to be doing it next week, and I'll send out an email with a little bit more warning so that you can email me about your sites, and I'll try and put a better list together so I know what the hell's going on. Anyway, let's see if I can transition myself over there. Let me just get that, and that, and then do this transition. Hey. Right, let's just quickly go through some of these last chat things. So I don't know if the guy with the yellow thing is the yellow vest guy. I think he's not here anymore, is he? I hope I haven't offended you. It's a touchy subject, Brexit and all that stuff and whatever. I don't like talking about it. I think your site will be fine for the crowd that you're attracting. Tech Timmy says it's been a bit of a roller coaster ride with his site. It's been hacked a couple of times. Yeah, that can happen. Make sure you secure up your site. I've got some videos on that. Stephanie says I'm lost over here. So does R7. Okay, the yellow vest thing. Again, I don't want to talk about politics on this channel really, but the yellow vest thing is happening in France. They don't like their president, and he put up the fuel prices, and they all put yellow vests on, and they started protesting, and they've been fighting with the police and all that kind of stuff. They're kind of bit of an uprising. Same thing happening here with Brexit and whatever. People are getting fed up with governments, and they want bureaucrats and all that stuff. So that's what that's all about. I guess you wouldn't do that in America, because if you start trying to uprise against the police, they'll just shoot you. Probably not. I don't know. I'm just generalising. Joe Sky Force says, can I just ask, if I manage to get my domain names away from Vistaprint, do I have to register them with Nominet as well as new host? No, they should do all that stuff for you. Timmy says, yeah, Alexa is right. Alexa? I'm not Alexa, but you can call me that. Content is king. Long form articles. Income School has good advice on models to follow. Yes, they certainly do. Check out their YouTube channel. R7 says, Nominet? Nominet is the domain registrar body in the UK. Stephanie says things are hot and heavy in the US, trying to stay clear of it. Yeah, I'm sure they are. Everywhere's very unstable at the moment. A lot of, right-wing thinking and all that stuff going on. But hey, let's not talk about any more politics. Don't divide us. We're as one, regardless of politics. We're all into WordPress and affiliate marketing, and that's all that matters. Best Tech Review says, how much are you making, Tech Timmy? He did share that earlier. He said the last 7 days he's made about $300 in commission. Scott says, CSS video, great. I don't know if it'll be a great video, but I think a lot of you will find it useful. Stephanie loves those boots. Everyone's loving my boots on Boot Boutique. Helen says that stream will finish soon, and she is absolutely true. Tech Timmy has shared his email address in the chat. If you've got any questions, you want to find out how he's doing so much success, that sounds like a good thing to do. Tech Timmy, I would like to collaborate with you. I'd like to maybe do an interview or something with you over Skype or something. Are you up for that? If you're up for that, please do email me. I'm not going to email you. It's up to you if you want to do it. Maybe I will email you. See how I get on. I've got a lot on my plate, but I would love to do that if you've got some time. Email me at eagle@wpeagle.com and we'll arrange time. I think a lot of people would love to hear your story. In fact, what the heck? I'm going to drop you an email right now. Let's do it. I'm writing an email right now. You can probably hear it. There we go. I've sent it. Tech Timmy, let me know. Yeah, please do click the like button if you enjoyed tonight. I've enjoyed it. Stephanie says she woke up thinking WP Eagle shirts. I'm rocking a new colour actually, which I got myself for Christmas. And I know how to treat myself. Got a black and a dark navy. I'm going to be redoing the whole Merc side. Merch. I call it Merc, which is wrong. Been wrong ever since I set up Zombie Merc, hasn't it? Merch. I'm going to be adding some more merch. Not that I'm selling much and whatever, but I did promise hoodies and stuff, so they will be coming soon. But yeah, I love it when someone buys a t-shirt. You can buy them from wpeagle.com. D-Pro says getting to grips with your streaming software. Okay, I'm always getting to grips with my streaming software. I'm just rubbish at it. Mark says, just send me an email. Will not let me post in the chat. Can you answer review site's question? What is your site? I thought I'd answered that. Sorry, review site. You don't need to buy hosting again. Your Grow Big package should accommodate more than one site. Oh, Stephanie says we're dealing with this in a border wall. Yeah, yeah. Let's talk websites, exactly. All in Baby says sells motorbikes, made a few thousand, starting to sell cars now. R7 Eagle says, Alex, what is your video editing program? I use ScreenFlow for Mac. You emailed me about this before I did. I replied. Hopefully you got it. Keywords everywhere shutting down on iTunes due to bots problems. Yeah, I'm on their site like now. Doesn't say it's shutting down. I don't know where you got that message from. Mustafa, I looked at your site earlier. You must have missed it. Hopefully I've answered all your questions. Someone's asked Tech Timmy if he does any link building. Who knows? Link building isn't always that important. Creating content is probably more important than link building. Probably. I've noticed that I've gone very white now. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to love you and leave you. Yeah, I've noticed when that's the screen on behind me, I look better on the camera, don't I? I'm less bright. Michael says it's just the bulk import that's closing on keyword everywhere. Yeah, I didn't think they were shutting the whole service down. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, thank you all very much for joining me this evening, this morning, today, whatever time it is where you are. Really appreciate your time, your questions, your sites, and all the rest of it. I hope you found it useful. I hope you found it fun, informative. Hopefully we didn't get too bogged down on the politics side of things. And I promise never to mention politics ever again within any of my videos, although it's hard not to. Isn't it? Especially when people share with me a political type site. James says, what plugin should I use for a delay pop-up? I like Opt-in Monster, but you have to pay for it. So you could maybe go for Bloom, which again you have to pay for, but it comes with the Divi theme from Elegant Themes. Check that one out. Bloom. Do check out the rest of the channel. There's loads of videos. And do check out wpeagle.com. Loads of cool stuff on there. Well, even if I do say so myself, I think you'll enjoy it. Yeah, I'm going to be back again next week. Same time, same place. Wednesday, 8:30 UK time. It'll be another site review time. So if you do want me to review a site, you can email me whenever. Email me at eagle@wpeagle.com. And I'll add you to the list and hopefully we'll get to it. Yes, Steve, it definitely is same time next week. But yeah, on that note, I am going to love you and leave you. I'm probably going to cut myself off now as usual. Rafat, good to see you. Finally got me live, although I am just leaving. Sorry. Sorry. If any of you guys are subscribers on my other channel, I have not uploaded anything for a while on there. I am aware of that, but I will get to it. It's just so been very slow last week or so. Christmas has slowed me right down. Yeah, there is still time to hit the like button. I'm just looking for the stop streaming button. I'm going to press that in a few moments. It may cut me off, so before I press it, I'm just going to say, yeah, thank you very much. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Click the like button. Check out the rest of the channel. Buy a t-shirt. Good luck with your sites. Content is king. Keep writing articles. Keep posting. And don't give up. And you'll be fine. But on that note, I'll love you and leave you. I'm going to click the button right now. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.